Hello, my name is Seppi and welcome back to the Space Exploration Agency. I continue to work on my spacecraft for the mission to the Moon. The final version of my Moon lander, which I named Green Horizon, is less powerful than my initial approach. However, Green Horizon should still have enough delta V in order to allow me to finally complete the contract, conduct observational surveys of the Moon near Moon Base. I have to take some EVA reports on the surface of the Moon, and for this purpose I, of course, need to fly out to the Moon. I need to land on the surface of the Moon, and subsequently I need to fly to those areas where I have to take the EVA reports. For this purpose I made Green Horizon fairly powerful. If my calculations are correct, then this spacecraft should have a total delta V amount of more than 3000 meters per second, which is way more than you would normally need for a standard landing on the surface of the Moon. Alright, let's go over the specifications of Green Horizon. It has 2 outer stages and 1 center stage. The 2 outer stages feed the center engine, and by doing so I will have a full center fuel tank once the 2 outer stages are depleted and jettisoned. Also, Green Horizon features 2 sets of landing struts. The first set is mounted on the outer stages, and once they are jettisoned, I will use the inner set of landing struts in order to continue my mission on the surface of the Moon. Green Horizon also features 3 solar panels. 2 are mounted on the 2 outer stages and 1 is mounted on the center stage. Green Horizon has an extendable ladder, which is super important for a surface operation. Also, Green Horizon has a service bay. Inside the service bay we have the Z200 rechargeable battery bank and 4 experiments. Those 4 experiments aren't required, but in case there is a follow-up mission, I like to bring those 4 experiments with me when I fly out to the Moon. Then, Green Horizon has the Communotron DTS M1 antenna and the MK16 parachute. Green Horizon, however, has no RCS. There are no monopropellant fuel tanks and no RCS thrusters on board, and this is because Green Horizon's only purpose is to fly out to the Moon and to return to Kerbal, so there are no rendezvous planned, and in this case having monopropellant and an RCS on the spacecraft would be just some mess I don't need, and in this case I thought it's better to bring some more fuel, and yeah, that's what I did. Alright, there are only 2 things left to be done before we can launch into space. The first thing is to set up the action groups. At first I like to abort. I like to deploy the parachute when I hit the abort button. The next thing I like to do is to go to gear, and I like to remove the inner set of landing struts, because when I press the deploy gear then I just like to deploy the outer sets, and once those 2 outer stages are jettisoned I will use the 1 key to extend and retract the inner set of landing struts. Okay, I think that's all I need, so let's save Green Horizon. Very nice. The last thing I need to do is to mount this spacecraft on top of a launcher, and yeah, I will do this and I will bring you back in once we are ready for liftoff. Alrighty then, here we are on the launch pad. Green Horizon is ready for liftoff. I decided to go for the heavy version of my standard space launch system because this will allow me to use a super heavy upper stage, which will hopefully help me to save a lot of fuel when I can use it for the first phase of the powered descent to the surface of the Moon. Alright, let's switch on SES, and in 3, 2, 1, and liftoff! Liftoff for Green Horizon, heading for the Moon in order to conduct observational surveys of the Moon. This time I am control of the spacecraft because it has become a personal thing. I once had to abort an attempt to complete this contract, and now I like to make sure that everything is working according to the plan. So that's the reason why I am on board of this spacecraft, and now we can begin with the gravity turn. Oh yes, we are shooting into the sky. This is fantastic. This is all the time such a super powerful and amazing experience when we launch into space. Especially when I use the heavy version of my standard space launch system. Alright, we are on a good trajectory. We are having a beautiful ascent. This is fantastic. Let's make sure that I stay on course. Awesome. Looking good. Looking very good. The gravity turn is nearly perfect. This is awesome. This is really awesome. A nearly perfect gravity turn. Yeah. I am at the 55-degree marker on the nav ball as I hit the 10-kilometer altitude mark. This is great. This is perfect. Alright. Yes. We are going to space today. This is fantastic. This is super amazing. Alright, we are above most of the atmosphere. I can start to throttle down a bit. Very nice. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Soon we will jettison the outer boosters. Now, alright, let's throttle up and goodbye. Thank you for your service. They have completed their job. We don't need them anymore. And okay, we have hit the 30-kilometer altitude mark. I can continue with the gravity turn. And now I like to go for the 25-degree marker on the nav ball. Let's switch over to the orbit map to follow our ascent. Very good, very good. Once again, I like to go for a 100-kilometer apoapsis. This is looking fantastic. I can now turn over even more. I like to go for the 20-degree marker on the nav ball. Yeah, this is awesome. This is perfect. 88, 89. Looking good. Everything is nominal. And stop. Awesome. Perfect. Alright, let's add a maneuver here. We will begin our orbit insertion burn in 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Very nice, very nice. Goodbye, Kerbal Space Center. I will see you again in a day or so. We will see. We will see how long it takes in order to conduct those observations on the surface of the moon. Alright, let's do a quick time warp to get closer to the apoapsis. This is fantastic. This is really beautiful. I enjoy those views down from space to Kerbin. This is all the time super amazing. Okay. I am a little bit late with my orbit insertion burn, but oh, the moon is rising. I might even be able to go right away for a trans-lunar injection burn. This is efficient. This is super efficient. Yeah, should be possible. I need to try this. All right, this would be the perfect launch opportunity. All right. Need to make sure that I don't jettison, that I don't insert my first stage, the center stage, into an orbit. And stop it here. Awesome. Let's say goodbye to it. Start the upper stage. And yeah, I think I like to, I hope this is working out. So let's close this. Let's keep the engine running. Let's keep the engine running. I hope we can really do this. I hope we can fly out to the moon right after the orbit insertion burn. This is perfect timing. This is awesome. This is fantastic. Speaking of the launch, This is the super heavy upper stage. It uses the Rockomax X216 fuel tank and the C7 brand adapter. So 2 quite large fuel tanks, and yeah, I hope this will allow me to use my upper stage for the first phase of the... Let's set the moon as my target. I have a slight inclination. I can fix this mid-course. Yeah, I hope the upper stage will help me to save some fuel during the first phase of the descent. This would be awesome. This would be really awesome. Alright. Here we go. Is this really the perfect launch? And look at this. Let's reduce this a bit. Right, 83. We are now to 50, 31, 18. 18 is good. 18 is perfect. Alright, this is awesome. A perfect flight out to the moon. We have, yeah, I think I need now to trim a little bit the trajectory. So let's focus the view on the moon. Where's moon base? I need to come down there, so I need to fix the inclination. Let's see, can I do this maybe here? I need to, no, the other way around. I need to do this. Yeah, this is awesome. This is absolutely spot on. Perfect. Wow, this was a perfect launch. Right, from the launch pad basically into a transmunar trajectory. This is fantastic. Okay, let's extend the outer solar panels. I also added a light to green horizon in order to facilitate the landings. This is a thing that was added as I mounted green horizon on top of the heavy version of my standard space launch system. Alright, we are now en route to the moon, and we will arrive in the sphere of influence of the moon in 6 hours and 54 minutes. Alright, I think that's okay. Let's... 6 hours 53 minutes. Yeah, that's the moon. 48. Okay, 52 minutes. Warp to next. Oh, right. I need to do the correction burn. Ooh, I almost forgot about the correction burn. All right, 32 minutes. 32 minutes to go until I can execute the correction burn. Goodbye, Kerbin. Goodbye, Kerbin. We will return soon. This is beautiful. That's really beautiful. All right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, easy. All right. Yes. Let's rotate the spacecraft around. And here we go. In this case, RCS would be handy because RCS is very useful for those small correction maneuvers, but oh well, it's also doable without RCS, so alright, this is perfect. Yeah, this is super awesome. This is ideal. Okay, now in 6 minutes 21 minutes 6 hours 21 minutes, warp here. Here we go. And there's the moon. This is fantastic. This is super cool. A standard moon landing mission. I enjoy this. I enjoy this all the time. Okay, here we are. Here we are at the border of the sphere of influence of the moon. That's cool. Let's get a little bit closer. And we are in the sphere of influence of the moon. This is fantastic. This is awesome. We are Also quite lucky because soon the sun will rise down there. This is fantastic. Ooh, this is not so fantastic. 7 kilometers is a little bit low. Okay, what is the direction I need? I think it's this way, right? Yes. I need to burn in this direction in order to raise a little bit my periapsis. I like to have it at 10 kilometers would be awesome. Right. 11 kilometers. Okay, this is good. This is good as well. Let's set a maneuver so that I can insert Green Horizon into an orbit around the moon. Alright, this is awesome. Coming up in 1 hour and 34 minutes. Kerbin. Can we see Minmus maybe? Well, Minmus is super small, so let's ignore Minmus for now and continue with our flight to the moon. This is fantastic. Alright. Slow down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy. Okay. Very nice. Getting ready for the orbit insertion burn. And then I need to wait a little bit in the orbit until the sun rises at the landing site. Well, I could land with my light on the surface of the moon, but no, I like to do those operations in the daylight. So we just need to wait a little bit until the sun rises again. But this shouldn't take that long. And yeah, we still have plenty of fuel in the super heavy upper stage, which is awesome, because then I can use it for the first phase of the parrot descent and save a lot of fuel in Green Horizon, which all the time is important, as I'm not quite sure how many areas I have to visit to complete this contract. Oh yes, I'm having the time of my life. I am super happy. Oh, cool. Oh, that's why I'm super happy, because I can see the surface of the moon passing by. This is marvelous. This is, ooh, and there's even a lunar arc. This is cool. Wow. I'm happy. I'm super happy. All right. Let's do this. All right. Very nice. Cool. Okay, and stop. 12 by 10. Awesome. This is perfect. This is absolutely spot on. Marvelous. Okay, yeah, we need to wait until the sun rises, but in the meantime we can go back to the Moon Ore Transporter. Alright, Moon Ore Transporter. The rover. I think you should have recharged, right? You're about to recharge, but that's good. Alright, let's switch to docking mode. And let's drive over. Let's drive over to the Moon mining facility. This time we can enjoy our ride, because the sun is now really shining. This is good. It was a little bit too dark as I transported the first 600 units of ore from the Moon mining facility over to the Moon Ore Transporter. Alright. I hope the Moon mining facility has mined enough ore so that I can complete the contract, that I have 300 additional ore, which I then can transport to the Moon Ore Transporter. Alright, let's take this easy. Don't be too fast. Alright. Very nice. I might visit the Moon mining facility with a Green Horizon in case I have enough fuel in order to do so. This would be also a cool mission, but yeah, this really depends on the amount of fuel that is left once I'm done with the stop service harvester. Alright. Let's switch to the rover again. But yeah, this depends on the amount of fuel that is left once I'm done with the contract. I don't want to risk getting stuck in space around the moon. This would be bad. This would be really bad, or even on the surface of the moon. So in case I have not enough fuel left, I will return to Kerbin. And now, let's see, we got... Dang it. Not enough ore. No, out. We need to wait a little bit longer. Alright. Okay. This is sad. We need to, we need to wait just a little bit longer. Let's see. This will... How long will this take until the sun rises down here? I guess this will still take quite some time until we are at the right moment. We can't do something down there, so you are still on a way out to Minmus. Yeah, there is nothing much left to be done in this case. Let's do... Can I? I hope this works. Let's see. Yes, there's enough space. Let's extend you. Let's start you again. Alright, let's see. Wait, are you also transferring some ore into here? Let's see what happens when I... Oops, this is the wrong button. What happens when I speed up some time? Not so much. Alright, this is a true slow process. Oh, there's some more process going on, alright. But this definitely takes some time. Oh, it's neat to see how the solar panel is following the sun. That's cool. 84. Okay, nice. Wait, let's stop here. Is this... Might be. And you. And... in. Awesome. Perfect. Yes. That's great. Okay, let's say undock. I am in control of you. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, we can drive this way. We can deliver the final 300 units of ore to the moon ore transporter, and then we can... yeah, we have acquired 2,400 units of fresh ore from the moon. Now, I need to have them in my vessel. This will happen in just a bit. And then I just need to put this... Ooh, beautiful view over to Kerbal. To put this vessel into an orbit around Kerbal. That's cool. Alright. I am a little bit careful now on my way back because it's going down a slope, and this thing is a little bit heavier right now with the full ore tank, so don't risk too much. Step on the brakes early on. Rock. I'm happy that those rocks aren't solid. This would have been a little bit problematic. Right. Okay. The last 300 units of ore we need in order to complete the contract. Yeah, the rover is pretty hard to slow down. But okay, I did it. I managed to slow down the rover. This is good. Now we need to connect the rover with the Mu ore transporter. Alright. And perfect. In. Awesome. Okay, I can't have have 2,400 units of ore right now. I need to transport the ore at first to the spacecraft in orbit around the moon. But yeah, this is an easy task. Something just flew right above us. It's the fuel delivery spacecraft. It's the spacecraft that also has the ore transporter. This is bad. We missed a perfect launch opportunity, but oh well. This is not so bad. It will come back in... What is an orbit around the moon? 40 minutes or so? So not so long, and then we can launch and deliver the ore and complete this mining contract. This took a while. This took really some time. Alright, let's come to a stop. Let's park the rover right next to the Mu mining facility. Awesome. And stop. Perfect. Okay, oh dang it, the sun has set at the landing site. Dang it, I completely mixed things up. Alright, we need to wait a little bit longer until the sun rises again. But yeah, that's not so much of a problem. Green horizon is over here. The fuel delivery spacecraft is over here. When the fuel delivery spacecraft returns, we will launch into space with the Mu ore transporter, but this will happen in the next episode, so I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. Until then, my name is Seppi. See you!